Just imagine this for a second. You open your chart, and everything looks perfect. The setup is straight out of a textbook. Indicators are lining up, the entry feels clean, and your confidence is at 100%. In your head, you're already thinking, this one is guaranteed profit. And then, the market does the exact opposite. Your hands start sweating, your heartbeat speeds up, and suddenly your mind is stuck on one question only. Should I exit or should I hold? If you've ever lived this moment, then this video is made exactly for you. Because today, we're talking about something that matters even more than profit, trading psychology. The biggest lie in trading sounds very simple. If I just find the perfect strategy, money will automatically follow. Let me be honest with you. Strategy is important, no doubt. But what's even more important than strategy is your mindset. A strategy works on the chart, but profit or loss is decided by your emotions. The market doesn't know how smart your setup is. It only reacts to how you react. Think about cricket for a moment. You can have a world-class bat and a perfect pitch, but if the player is nervous, scared of every ball, do you really think he'll score a century? Of course not. Trading works the same way. The market is the pitch, your strategy is the bat, and your mind is the player. If the player isn't mentally strong, the tools don't matter. Let me give you a real-life trading example. You take a trade, and soon you see a small profit, maybe 500 rupees. Your mind says, let's exit now before it turns into a loss. So you exit. 5 minutes later, you check the chart again and realize the same trade is now running at 5,000 rupees profit. Instantly your mind says, if only I had held it. Next time I'll wait for the full target. Next time, you hold the trade with full confidence, and the market reverses. Profit turns into loss. Now you're angry and thinking, why does the market always do this to me? But here's the truth. The market is neutral. You're not fighting the market. You're fighting your own mind. That's exactly why psychology is more important than profit. Profit is the result. Psychology is the process. You cannot control the result, but you can control the process. And in trading, the process is everything. 90% of traders lose money because they follow their emotions more than their charts. A little fear, and they close the trade too early. A little greed, and they overtrade. One loss, and suddenly they start revenge trading, trying to win everything back. And the most dangerous thought of all is, just one good trade, and everything will be recovered. That's not hope, that's a trap. Emotions in trading are like that friend who tells you one day before exams, relax bro, everything will be fine. And then the result comes, backlog. Emotions always sound comforting, but they rarely lead to good outcomes. Now let's talk about discipline. Discipline sounds boring, but it's profit's best friend. Following the same rules every day, keeping the same risk, staying calm even after losses, this is pure psychology. You can find strategies for free on YouTube, but patience isn't available for download anywhere. Here's another simple example. Imagine you're on a diet and you see a pizza. Your mind says, just one slice, what difference will it make? One slice becomes two. Two becomes the whole pizza. Trading works exactly the same way. Your rule says one trade. Your mind says, just one more. And your account says, that's enough, I'm done. Professional traders are not superhuman. They don't have secret indicators or magical systems. What they really have is control. Control over emotions, control over impulses, and control over ego. They don't care much about whether today was a profit day or not. What matters to them is whether they followed the process correctly. One day's profit doesn't mean anything. Even 1 month's profit doesn't mean much. But if your mindset is right, money comes automatically in the long run. The market doesn't reward how smart you are. It rewards how consistent you are. And listen carefully to this. Taking a loss is not a failure. A loss is a business expense. Just like a shopkeeper pays rent, a trader pays losses. The real problem starts when a loss shakes your mind and controls your next decisions. That's why before taking your next trade, don't look at the chart first. Check your mood. If you're angry, don't trade. If you're overexcited, don't trade. If you're bored, definitely don't trade. Trading is not time pass. It's a mental game. So remember this final truth. If you can't control your emotions, the market will control your account. If you chase profit, profit will keep running away. But if you follow the process honestly, profit will eventually chase you. Always remember, money in trading is not made by charts alone. It's made by the mind. If this hit you somewhere inside, that means you're on the right path. And if you're still only searching for the next big trade, then the market is probably getting ready to teach you another lesson. Until the next video, stay calm, stay disciplined, and make your mind the boss of your profits.